For the game, it was kind of about weathering punches and kind of staying with it. I mean, to get from 21 down in the fourth to within possession.
Yeah.
What did you think of the guy? That was through a couple other big guys.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah, it was one of those games where they kept getting the lead, we kept fighting back. So as far as that you love that. Like we did keep fighting. We ended up shooting the ball better than them tonight. I thought our zone was really effective, mixing back zone man. It made them hesitate what they were running, and that helped us. We had a lot of self-inflicted wounds tonight with turnovers, offensive rebounds, bad possessions, and then bad possessions defensively, switching when we shouldn't switch, fouling, late. But all of those are great things for us, like to watch film and to learn and get better at. So this is a really good learning opportunity for us, is the way I look at it.
You mentioned 14 of the 15 were in the first three quarters.
Yeah.
And that was almost accounted for the entire deficit.
Yeah, it did for it matched throughout the game for the most part. And it's one thing if they were, if they were like forced. They were just, we had some bad ones tonight. And so we'll watch it, we'll see it. I thought there were stretches when we got stuck offensively. And whenever we did, that's usually when a turnover happened. These games, they're good learners for our guys. I thought there were stretches where everyone was trying to do too much. And you don't need to do that. Just do your job, do what you're supposed to do, move the ball, keep playing, and it works out for you. And I thought the best part of the fourth quarter, I thought we trusted that, and that's what happened.
We've seen teams try to put bigger players on Dame.
Yeah.
He's 6'5", 6'6",
yeah.
guys. How do you feel like he's gotten better at handling that?
Yeah, we didn't work. I told Dame who cares? Like, I kept saying that. Who cares who's guarding you? I have to say it to him all the time. He can't. I use the word, and I don't even want to say it, but I always say he can't guard you either. I say that to him all the time. Okay, make him guard you. And I thought with Dame, the adjustment he made, he started going to the basket more in the second half, and I thought that was good for him. I thought where we fell, we had pick opportunities. They put bigs on our guards, and our guards let our big set picks who were being guarded by a guard. We worked on it the last 2 days. Like, no, let the guard set the pick with the 5 on them. That creates chaos for them. I didn't think we did that very well, so we'll do better the next time.
Bobby just gets hot in that quarter. What did you think of the boost he brought you?
He was amazing. I thought he was going too fast in the first half. He wanted to win too bad. That happens. But I thought once he settled down, he was fantastic. We drew up a 3-point play for him out of a timeout. And he made it. Dame took a charge. So there were a lot of good things that we did tonight.
I think Chris got up to 34, 5 minutes. Just how'd you feel?
32.
30. How'd you feel about him out there tonight? Is
Yeah.
that the plan for him to play?
Don't round it off high. Round it off low.
You let him play that.
Yeah. The number was 30 tonight, and so 2 extra minutes. All right. That wasn't that bad. He felt great. He wanted to stay in. I hated to take him out that one stretch. He had just made a shot, but we're looking at his minutes, and you had to take him out. Our whole thought was if we made a run, we could have him for the last 3 minutes, but he's set for like 6 minutes, so he got put in a tough situation.
Chris, with that bench unit in the first half, kind of bled some points. In the second half, they're big plus that help you stay in that game. Forth. Just what you see was the difference there.
We got stops. In the first half, I thought we played great offensively with that unit. We just, Pritchard happened. In the second half, we guarded all of the guys, and our second unit made a big run. Pat Beverly with Chris Middleton on the floor. It's good. It was really good.
Doc, how much of a game like this, in an arena like this, the environment, how much of it is mental?
Everything's mental as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we all work. You know what I mean? At some point, all that goes out, and it becomes the whole game is between the ears, in my opinion. I think seeing the actions before, being focused, not being distracted by a bad call, by the crowd noise. And I think the more situations you get in this, you get better at it. We have guys that have never been in these situations. And so that's where, like, listen, the Celtics and teams, they have that advantage right now because they've been in a lot. I mean, what have they been in 5 Eastern Conference Finals or whatever, 1 Finals? But we're going to get there too. You know, and we're going to just keep growing, and you can feel it. You can feel the confidence in our team. Even tonight, no moral victories. I told them that, and let's not go have a party tonight because we lost. But it was just the battle. We didn't lose the war. You know, it was the battle, and they won the battle tonight. Yeah, the war's ahead of us.
You, I think it was a couple weeks ago, talked about maybe going offense, defense for Dame and Penn.
Yeah.
You were able to do that tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
What went into that, and then also.
Well, we had a timeout.
The foul though, either.
No, we just can't foul. But we had a timeout. Yeah, typically I've kept Dame in defensively, but I wanted us to be very aggressive and pressure the ball. And I also thought Dame had been out there for a while, so I knew we were going to get a timeout, give him 30 seconds of rest, and get him right back in, and that's what we did. Didn't work because we fouled.
Doc, Jason Tatum went the entire third quarter without taking a shot.
I love that. I think he should do that all the time. It'd be fantastic. I thought the zone was the reason for that because they were moving the ball around, and by the time it got to him, it just no time to shoot. I thought they made a nice adjustment. They just gave him the ball and went ISO, which is pretty good when you're Jason Tatum. It was a good adjustment.
You mentioned being happy with the zone. I think there's a Derek White 3 with like 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
You're throwing your hands up in the air.
Yeah, it was a bad rotation because we what we call Omaha. We went Omaha, which means double team, and the next guy was there, and he stunned it. That was a full rotation, and he just stunned it. And it was an easy rotation because they put a guy in a dunker spot, which actually helps us. He knew it, but that was a big 3. So we'll see that and get better at it.
Against the Suns, you had decided AJ kind of over Gallo.
Yeah.
What did you like about the matchup tonight?
Just size. I thought it was great. And I thought Gallo was really good today. They kept putting 2 bigs on the floor. That allowed us to play Gal and all the other guys. So it was good for us. Thanks, guys.